Baseball. Sure, you heard of Babe Ruth. But how about Edith Houghton, the first female Major League Baseball scout who broke the gender barrier in 1946? Or Amanda Hopkins, who became the second more than 50 years later? I spoke to three women who are trying to close the gender gap in baseball. First up, Dease, an Orange County native who last December became the Chicago Cubs' new area scout when baseball insider John Heyman tweeted her hiring. An announcement that should have ended in cheers was instead met with a mixed response.
The Cubs called me and told me that he was tweeting about it. I didn't think twice of it really until I got on Twitter later, and it had been blown up with comments and even about my name, how it was weird and just very degrading.
Even with the foul balls hit her way, Dease has still felt supported through her journey.
I mean, this is my dream job right now. I'm getting to, cover the Carolinas where I grew up. And, through opportunities with Major League Baseball, I've gotten to go to scout school and meet other women and minorities in baseball.
Although the gender barrier was broken more than 76 years ago, the comments that Dease faced remind us that there's still work to be done. And taking on some of that workload, Amy McCann, a 6-time Australian Baseball World Cup player who uses her podcast Inside Pitch to be a voice for women in baseball.
There's so many great stories in women's baseball, but no one's really telling them. And if I can tell the stories and I can start to raise the profile of those athletes in the sport, it's the least I can do, because baseball's given me so much in my career.
The issue isn't unique to baseball. Just last month, the USA women's soccer team settled for $24 million in its equal pay lawsuit against the U.S. Soccer Federation, marking a historical victory. History isn't the only thing. Just ask Boston Red Sox Bianca Smith, the first black female coach in pro baseball history.
I had people in the past tell me that I would be the first, whether it was a coach, general manager, and I usually responded with, I hope not. Because if I'm the first, that means we're waiting too long.
With Smith gearing up for the upcoming season, she leaves us with some home run advice.
Never limit yourself. If anything's going to limit you, it better not be you telling yourself that you can't do something. Just because it hasn't been done doesn't mean it can't be done.
Reporting from home plate, I'm Richard Adkins.